Chess Guitar 1973 just redeemed first plus second plus third. Chess Guitar 1973 just redeemed daily check-in. Saucy C just redeemed first plus second plus third. Caps B just redeemed first plus second plus third. Saucy C just redeemed daily check-in. Caps B just redeemed daily check-in. Clanks 2K just redeemed daily check-in. Gunnery 2KK just redeemed daily check-in. Bigden 1025 just redeemed daily check-in. Penguinia just redeemed daily check-in.
Yo! Chat? Chat? How are we doing? Gunnery, Penguini, Chess, Big Dan, Clanks, Capsby, Saucy. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? My ears went deaf? Good. Good. I got it. I got it. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Bop. How we doing, chat? How are we doing? Yo, chat. We have obviously Legends hits to do tonight. I might do a little bit more tonight. I'll have to I think we. Wait a minute. No. So we're gonna have to. Okay. Who here is familiar with Friendly Wars? Anyone here friendly or familiar with Friendly Wars in here? What advice for Town Hall 8? I'm assuming that's what you were asking. I would recommend for at least attacking, just use Zap Dragons. It is literally, if you're attacking another 8, it is not defendable. And I guess the flip side of that for Town Hall 8 is the fact that I probably wouldn't focus on defenses. I'd probably, like, obviously just upgrade stuff just to get through Town Hall 8. But I wouldn't really worry too much about defensive bases because you will always be tripled by a Zap Dragon attack. That you literally can't defend it. How did my base do? Well, I don't know if I'm running the same base. My secondary account with one more defense is at 184 at, what would that be? Like a 5,600, which isn't fantastic by any means. But my main, obviously, again, I did tank literally 2 days ago, 2 days worth, at about a 5,720 reset. All defenses in, 2 1-stars, a lot of 2-stars. 2 1-stars, a lot of 2-stars. So if I go perfect today, we go, what, plus 100, plus 99 if I go perfect today, which, dude, we're going to have to lock in here, you know? How do you have 7 builders? Oh, you talk about on my secondary account? Woo! Do you have any free-to-play accounts? Majority of my accounts are free-to-play. I would say... Here, hold up. Paid. Or, sorry. What should I say? Other than free-to-play, what would it be? Pay to win. No, not pay to win. Chat, what would be the opposite of a free-to-play? Because I feel like saying paid, it seems like a whole different thing. What? Spent money? Okay, so spent money. Free to play, spent money, free to play, spent money, free to play, 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 and so on and so forth. So I would say majority of them are free to play. No, it's not pay to win though, you know. What's up, Max? Dude, how you doing, Max? Dude, Max. Did I see you at like top 100 global like yesterday or something like that? Dude, I could have sworn I saw you that high up, and I was like, Jesus. Bud, if you want to join, you're going to have to apply in the Discord. Not necessarily that you won't get like denied or anything like that. We just require that you get put into the Discord so we can get you set up with everything you need to do to be part of the clan. Glad to see the game's still alive. Dude, it's... Okay. It has always been alive, and weirdly enough, I would say it's been growing over the last year. I think we're... Dude, if I could pull out a graph... Hold on, do I pull out Paint? Can I do this real quick here? Okay, chat... Does anyone know how to do night mode on Paint? Because I don't want to flashbang people every single time. But think about it like this, right? If this is January and this is December, right? Okay. I feel like Clash has been growing throughout the year with some great upgrades or updates and all that kind of stuff. But since June, I feel like they haven't had any updates, and it's kind of slightly kind of rough. But I predict that in the next second, or like the last little bit of the year, I think it's going to go crazy. Because they've had some great updates. They've taken like a vacation. They delayed it for like another month, I think, or whatever, however long they said that they were going to delay it. And I think the next, because surely we have 2 updates, right? We have this one that they delayed, and then surely we have a town hall update, right? That should be pretty crazy, I feel like. How many Tunnel 17s do you have? I have 29, I think. Something like that. Yeah, I was top 4 global for a while. Reset in the top 10. Are you running Fireball? I feel like I've seen so many people be running Fireball. I wondered because I remember you saying you wanted a different scenery on every account at some point. Yep. That I do want to, on every account, have kind of like a different scenery. I'm going to probably fill up my Town Hall. I'm going to fill out my Town Hall 17s first because they're going to be probably the ones that I play on majority of the time. But yeah, I do want to have a different scenery on every account, which, speaking of, this is a duplicate. So every account has a different theme to it. I think that'd be cool. You're using Roots? Dude. I wish I would have known things about this season before I started and committed to this season. I initially started off the season trying out Roots, and I wanted to try out Roots. The only thing was, they said it was the last season and that you should push the hardest, so I was like, okay, well, I'm not comfortable with Roots. I should probably go back to what I'm more comfortable with, which is Dragons.
X3_Selegna just redeemed daily check-in.
Welcome in, Sal. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I should have just stuck with Root Riders throughout the season here, you know? I guess it is what it is. I'm still cooking with Dragons. Other than the 2 days that I basically tanked of no attacks, we're still cooking. And there's still 10 days left. We should be able to completely cook. So, we're Gucci. We're fine. Dragons or Root Riders? Dude, that's such a tough question right now. I'm not going to lie. I think as of right now in this exact state of the game, I think Root Riders over Dragons. I do think they're kind of close. I think one's easier to pull off than the other. I think Dragons are easier to pull off than the other. But I think Root Riders is a stronger attack. But I want to specify that in this current state of the game, they have teased that there's going to be a Spring Trap rework that might completely, depending on how crazy they go, at the very minimum, can mess up the RC dive, which makes, I feel like, Roots very powerful. At a worst case scenario, they might actually start spring trapping or stunning the Root Riders. So,
Wukong Monkey King 1 just
I don't know.
redeemed daily check-in.
It's kind of tough. What's up, Wukong Monkey King? Welcome in, my guy. Welcome in. That being said, chat, we do have some Legends hits to do. So let's put up some predictions, yeah? Let's put up some predictions. What will I get in today's Legends? We're gonna go back to this old school thing here. Root Riders is so much stronger. I don't know if I feel like in the right hands they're borderline unstoppable. But I feel like I don't know. I was gonna say I feel like there's Dragons attacks, and maybe it's just bad bases, maybe it's bad funneling, or something else. But I feel like there are some attacks on Dragons where you're just absolutely slamming the base. Like I'm talking like, dude, it almost feels like you'd lose like no Dragons. And then there's some that like you either like barely skirt by, or you, I guess you like time fail or something like that. And I don't. It's got to be an error, a user error, right?
Daily check-in.
Even with people baiting it, how do you bait Root Riders? Is it the RC dive that you bait specifically, or what? Both can 3-star every base. Oh yeah. I'd agree with that. Double Rage is kind of hard for Roots, easy for Dragons because of the RC value. Dude, I have been seeing so many double rages, and it's kind of crazy because here, let me pull this up real quick. Penguini, W streamer, I think he's actually streaming right now. He is ridiculously high right now, and I think he's just doing a dragon clone bomb, which I don't think is I don't know. Clone bombs aren't hard to pull off by any means. And I think the meta currently is actually super, super primed for him to do really solid because of that. You know, blimp clone bombs, especially with like the new Super Yeti, they take out large, compact sections, which a lot of people in the competitive thing are doing like double rages. You know, very compact double rages. So it's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, maybe I was looking at some of his attacks and I'm like, dang, it looks pretty easy. It looks pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. If I redeem in-game friend, is that forever or no? I am not gonna say it's forever because I don't know exactly what's going down. Whenever I do remove friends, if I ever do, I don't think I've removed friends for like the last 2 years. If I have, it's probably been like one specific person or something like that. The only time I'm redeeming or removing friends is if they're inactive on the way bottom of my friends list. So I like for the most part, yes. I don't like removing people just to remove people. If I could have people indefinitely on my friends list, I would 100%. I don't like that there's a limit for some reason. I feel like it's just really weird. Predictions on the meta in a week, in an update a week from now? An update week from now? I don't think there's going to be an update in a week. Just purely based off of the fact that the season is 10 days old. That's alone longer than a week. Are you talking, if you're talking about like after the Springtrap rework, I don't know. I don't know how much the Springtraps are going to be able to spring because I think they said 7 levels or something like that. And depending on how much capacity, if they increase the capacity at all, if they increase it enough, it might spring Root Riders. If Root Riders get sprang, that's gonna shake up everything. That's gonna shake up everything, you know. There's nothing we can know, you know. You don't think anything's gonna change? I don't know. I feel like the RC dives are gonna get a little interesting. How do you have 7 builders? Dude, that always confuses people, and I love it. Yo, Free Fire, welcome in, and probably High, welcome in also. Forgot to clear the request from last night. Cell's lacking. You know what? Just don't let it happen again, Cell. Just kidding. I appreciate you clearing them out. All right, chat. Predictions have 30 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. There's not enough people on the 320 today to make it a valid prediction. So if you guys are going to go for it, I would say definitely do it. How many times have you been asked that question? Unironically, probably over 1,000 times. And that's even after adding it as a command. I'm using, yeah, it's the Goblin Builder. Goblin Builder and the builder from Builder Base. Don't sell? Nah, I don't sell. Here we go. Or I failed on the first attack. One of the two. Here we go. Possibly. 1 second. Interesting. I think I still let my RC be abducted here, to be honest with you. Yeah, 100%. This might seem kind of weird. I probably could have waited a little bit to get that air defense, potentially. We still got it anyways. I just really wanted to make sure my RC was going in the correct place here, and we're just going to get a ton of value. Not the greatest base by any means. We're still, again, a little lower in trophies, but we should be just chilling.
Clanks 2K just redeemed in-game friend.
W Clanks? Dang, I missed the important sweeper too. Queen, I believe in you. You can survive on your own for that little bit of time there. Queen? Good. Chat, I have a bad feeling I made time fail purely because of this air sweeper. And honestly, well, that's not also great either. I was going to say, honestly, I did have the opportunity to probably come in on the other side of it. Dude, this air sweeper is lining up the perfect shots here. I guess we'll see. You guys nervous? I'm getting a little nervous. I don't think I can really place and clean up either. Maybe a little bit. Nah, we're fine. 38 seconds. We have a lot of stuff still up. Queen should be able to put in some work. Air defense is taking off some stuff here, but I think it should be fine. Dude, I swear the dragons, like, they path in a way to always be getting hit. But we still triple. I just signed up for the friendly war. Ooh, what side did you sign up for? I have a suspicion, but you know I don't want to assume. Again, who here really likes friendly wars? Anyone in here friendly war? Gotcha. I kind of thought so, but I wasn't 100%. Just a reminder, I guess. We're doing a friendly war tomorrow. Right at the beginning of stream. So make sure, I think you guys can't be in a war at that time. Am I correct on that? Or did they change it where you can finally be in friendly wars or at the same time as regular wars? You signed up for Town Hall 17s? Jesus.
For 2024/7 just redeemed daily check-in.
Is it one attack per person? Yes, it will be a normal style. There's not going to be like modifiers or anything like that. It's not going to be in hard mode, but it is only going to be one attack. You have one opportunity to not fail. 420 24/7. Thank you for checking in. How you doing? How you doing? I can sign up for 6, but that's too much. Yeah, dude, I want the scale to be as large as possible, but realistically, I haven't been announcing it too much. I'm gonna probably put a TikTok story, and we'll go from there. I don't know if okay. Oh, I'm only seeing one air sweeper. Yep. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that it's facing the opposite way. I feel like it's a lot easier to see. I don't like that placement. I like it's so weird because on one aspect, I like that it's placed this way so it actually provides value, but I don't like that it's facing the way that it is. Like if you're gonna try to hold it, do it there, but you'd almost want to place the entire thing like up here then, you know, or something. Unless I'm just trying to figure out if you could like rotate it in a way and then like move a few things around to make it still work. Maxed? Wait, what's going on? I'm only a level 197 at Town Hall 15. How am I maxed? How am I maxed? I mean, this is my second account. I don't play on it too much, so I don't think there's a lot of donations, which is probably why. Do you donate a lot?
Tom Brader 2323 just redeemed daily check-in.
Dude, not only do I remember all, but I specifically remember Eden. And I know Eden knows I remember him because every time he comes in, he asks if I remember him. Yeah, this account probably doesn't donate a ton, and that's probably why it's so much lower in XP level compared to like where you're at, where you're 97. So you're like, what are you?
Sheep89223 just redeemed daily check-in.
Sheep, thank you for the check-in as well. The other thing though too is this account was played probably very differently than how you play. Do you max out every town hall before going to the next town hall? Like you're at Tunnel 15, you said, right? Are you going to fully max out Tunnel 15 before going to Tunnel 16? Because I'll tell you right now, I rushed the absolute heck out of this base, which means I was more efficient with my upgrades, which also means I didn't have to farm as much either. Yeah, I fully max out besides maybe a couple of levels of my heroes. Yeah, that's also where things... Because, like, as much as people want to really enjoy maxing out, and if that's how you play, yo, big dubs, you know? But it is not efficient at all. It really is not. And I don't think a lot of people fully realize that. I want to scroll on TikTok a little bit? Yeah, go for it. I guess you have my permission. Just kidding. I need that rage down first before we go. Yoink. Okay, she has an issue. She has an issue with targeting ice golems after. I think that is proof that she has an issue with targeting ice golems. I don't think she should have gone for that. I shouldn't have let her continue on there. Sorry, I was just so baffled by the fact that they would do that kind of thing like that. Ugh. This funnel's gonna be so bad, too. Stop it. Stop being weird, game. Oh, yeah, my warden's gonna follow 3 dragons. Oh, yeah, dude, it's cooked. It's so cooked. The game's giving me the special treatment here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Devin the Dev, can you please leave the stream? No one likes you here. It's not fun. Alright. If you're gonna control my warden to follow 2 dragons instead of, like, a 9-set army, I don't know what to do. If my RC is gonna go across the map to attack a ice golem, I don't know what to tell you. Devin, don't give me the triple now, bro. No, you're gonna make me look stupid. Devin. Gosh dang it, Devin. So around 9 p.m. your time is the friendly war? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Yo, hey bro, I've been consistently playing Clash. Where the F have you been all this time? Dude, I've been right here. I've been streaming Clash for 4 to 5 years. Um, dude, you know what's so crazy? You know what? Let's talk about that. I feel like the Clash Twitch community is so underrated. It's insane, right? Everyone enjoys Clash. There's so many people that play the game. Anywhere from like 60 to 100 million people monthly, right? And the Twitch category for Clash is such a micro fraction. There was a one time where the Twitch community was represented, and it really came out in droves. And I do think a lot more of the community would enjoy live content for Clash, because like, bro, I wanna praise a lot of good content creators, like Penguini, X3Cell, Prabby, but also like Weiss. Weiss plays the game so differently, and like, I don't know. I feel like if Twitch got a little bit more of an opportunity, it would be fantastic. Dude, I see so many people stream on TikTok. I just wish the Twitch community was being able to be represented a little bit, you know? I'll hold up. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. I'm a little afraid of Devin, though. I'm a little afraid. Devin was definitely doing some crazy stuff there.
Raker 1973 just redeemed daily check-in.
Welcome in. Wait, I didn't hear who it was. I can't see. I'm gonna go like this. It might be a little late for it, but it's pretty good, decent value. I'm gonna save one invis. Yoink. Did my minion prince get targeted? How did my minion prince get targeted? How did that happen? Devin? What? Dude, there's so many weird things going on with my attack. I don't know if you guys can see all the like little things that are happening, but there is some really weird stuff happening. Like, I'm pretty sure I just watched my my Ice Hound make like 90-degree turns, which doesn't make sense because he's only supposed to target one specific thing. Dude, it's so weird. It's very strange. I gotta see this here. I gotta see this here. Imagine a For You page for Twitch. Dude, I think there's a lot of companies that are going to try to do something very similar. I'm going to make a prediction here. TikTok's not going to like this prediction, but I think the US version of TikTok is going to die out almost instantly. I think that's one of the stupidest ideas. I think maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like it's going to die out like instantly. But even if it does, there will be opportunity for other platforms, I guess, to cook there. Hold on, I want to see this real quick. What happened to my Ice Hound? So I place my Ice Hound down here, right? Okay. Freezes, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, what? Really? Dude, this is what I saw, and I was like, why did it move in like a zigzag line? There's... Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I've never seen the Ice Hound move like that, but that makes sense.
_Konzen just subscribed for 13 months. Around 9 p.m. time is the FW tomorrow if I'm right? Need
Correct.
to do this so you can read my comment too.
Correct. Brother, I appreciate the 13 months. We'll do a 100K raffle for that. Yes. Oh, also, wait, hold on. I gotta do... Yo, Clanks, I need your player code. But yes, it will be it'll be 9 p.m. tomorrow, which I actually might put out in an announcement. Did Clanks ever type his code? I didn't see if he did. Is Clanks still in here? Yes. Yo, Clanks, can you toss your code one more time? One time for the one time. So I can add you up. Thank you. Just so I don't forget here. Sometimes I get like lost in the attacks. What's up, 2A? Das Storm. Dang it! Okay. Well, I guess it's gonna be that time. Chat, who's gonna get kicked off? Is there... surely I have some inactive people, right? One of these days, I'm gonna have to go through my my Supercell IDs. Oh my god, I have so many Supercell IDs. Who's the first person? Ooh, I know who Archie is. Smash. Bro, dude, I hate this. Why is there a limit on my friends? I think I know who Stefan is. Dude, I don't like doing this. I don't like doing this, bro. Mods, can we get that person on TikTok out of here? Actually, can you ban him and then also report him? How's Legends going? They're going pretty solid. All right, I think I'm just gonna do this here. Wait, it saved it? That's crazy. There we go. Did it work? I have no idea. It has all the trees all throughout the years of shovels. Wait, you have the 2012 Christmas tree? Clanks, I appreciate you. I appreciate you big time, my guy. Appreciate it, so. Dude, bro, I don't understand people. Like, if it was a funny joke, whatever kind of thing, like, you know, dark humor, all that kind of, but that was just stupid. But yeah, Mr. 2A, I tanked the last 2 days. Well, I guess 2 prior days. I'm gonna go like this. I know it's gonna be kind of a weird, because it's not gonna be like a huge hook or anything like that, but it's gonna put me in a position, like a little bit better of a position here. Is that Wizard Tower? No, it's gonna go Expo, right? Yeah. I would love one of these fire spitters to be taken out. No! Yes! No shot she goes for the town hall, right? Is she closer to the town hall? Oh my god! Oh, I'm almost so tempted to leave her. I don't think that's a good arrow positioning. Never mind. It was a beautiful arrow positioning. What am I talking about? No! Huge, huge, huge. My queen's gonna die either way. Ice golems, yeah. Stun meta, yeah. W stun meta. Nah, we're still chilling, I think. Right, Shirley? Right, Shirley? Yeah. Right? Yeah. No, I gathered trees. Oh, you're talking like the regular trees? I've seen that before. It's pretty cool. I kind of wish I did something like that. What kind of trees did you do? Did you do like the, did you do the triple tree? Did you do the one large tree? Or did you do like the pine trees? Those are cool. I kind of wish. I can't ever do that anymore, at least on my main account, and that kind of sucks, I feel like. Also, I should probably clean up a lot of this stuff, to be honest with you. Oh! This is not my main account. Dude, I'm like, bro, I could have sworn I've shoveled a lot of these things. Guess not. I don't know if I like this clan games. Chat, what do you guys think about clan games? Do you feel like the rewards are good? Or do you feel like that they could be better? Because I know like Tom Nub has been talking about that they should try to add ores into the rewards, and I think that could be kind of cool. I don't know. If I'm going to be completely honest, for like the last year, I don't think I've been excited for clan games. The book is nice. That is true. Like, I'm not going to say like these aren't useful, but I don't know. I don't get excited for this anymore. Bro, how are you level 215 max? Rushing. Like, guy, rushing is so more. I keep telling people this. Rushing is so much more efficient. It is crazy. Now, I do want to say, like, I think ultimately I don't. Donate, I think, a massive amount on this account. This isn't my main account, but I don't know. You can still be super efficient. Hashtag Team Rush, real though. Why though? Why is rushing? I've explained it a large amount of times. I'll explain it one more time though, I guess. Think about it like this, right? If you use a magical item, right? Let's say there's a book of building in the clan games, right? You got a book of building from clan games, and one town hall is a maxed out town hall 12, okay? On the other hand, someone rushed egregiously to town hall 17, right? That book being used on town hall 12 might save like 4 days, maybe, right? I don't know town hall 12. I know they've done a lot of cost reductions. I would assume it's like around 4 days, right? Against town hall 17, that could save like 15, 20 days. You're basically getting anywhere from like 5x value on one book. You're basically getting 5 free books for the same price. It's just how you use the magical items. I hope that makes sense. And that's only one of the ways. It's way more efficient. Dude, maybe I should just make like a all-encompassing rushing video. Dang, I'm not gonna get that multi-archer. Dang, bro. I'm dying. Kind of shocked I didn't invis there. This is what I was trying to do. What happened to my queen? Dang, she died. She did. Ice golems, I need you to leave. Just leave the area. I feel 90% of the player base just use clan games for gems or saving the odd hero book from it. Yeah, I could not tell you, really, what the last, like, 9 clan games had as their 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st tiers. I would imagine it's probably some, like, I think there's typically like a builder potion or like a shovel in there.
Just redeemed daily check-in.
That's about it. That's about it. What's up, Prabby? Can we get a shout out for Prabby?
Keep Karma just redeemed daily check-in.
Chad, does anyone know if you can do friendly wars while being in a different war or not? For some reason, I feel like I remember hearing them talk about that they made that change, but I don't know for sure. You can be in a regular war and be in a friendly war now. Like that's fine now. I feel like I remember that being a change, but again, I'm not a friendly war person, so I didn't really pay too much attention. As long as it's not in the same clan. Oh, okay, cool. You can do CWL, friendly war, and clan war all at the same time. Jesus. I don't know why anyone would want that's crazy. Ooh, Chad, if there's a base that I'm gonna fail on, If there is a base I'm going to fail on. Yikes. Oh! I tried to go for the earthquake. Okay. No! No. Whew. Hit it. I don't know if I like that Warden ability. Bruh, dude. I swear the Minion Prince... I love the Minion Prince, but brother attracts every Seeking Air Mine to him, bro. Every Seeking Air Mine hits him, I swear to God, bro. That's insane. I was literally hovering over it. I guess I wouldn't have changed it, because I think if he's Invis, it still hits, right? If he's Invis, I think it still hits. Also, Warden, I placed you here, by the way. The fact that we're here is crazy work. Yeah. We didn't stick together. I blame the Warden, and I think because of that, I think we fell. Yeah, that's crazy. What time will the TikTok versus Twitch start tomorrow? So I'm going to go live, where I think we set it up. It'll probably be like, realistically, it'll probably be like, I start stream, we get everyone situated. It'll probably take about 15-ish minutes to get everyone situated. We'll start, I think it was a... Or maybe, I guess we could set up for 25 minutes. I think we were doing a 5-minute prep, and then depending on how many people sign up for the friendly war, will determine the length of the war. Anywhere from like an hour to 2 hours of war length, I think. Preferably, I would like it so there isn't too much overlap of many people attacking, but I'm sure that there will be. Dang. I knew it. I was like, bro, if there's a base I'm going to fail, it's probably going to be that one. It's a very common style base right now. It's going to be normal. It's going to be normal. It's going to be normal, but there's going to only be one singular attack. So if you fail that one singular attack, and I would imagine that there's going to be people failing. Someone asked, how far am I from completing the game? It's kind of a matter of opinion here, because a lot of people have been talking about how I'm maxed and all that kind of stuff, but realistically, I'm not. I have a lot of supercharges and stuff, and a lot of people would be like, oh, that's fine. You know, supercharges are just temporary, so you're kind of maxed out. The thing is, I already have a maxed out account. That was my second account. This is my main, and it is fully maxed out with supercharges, temporary defense, everything here, right? But where I say it's kind of a matter of opinion is if I look here, and I scroll down, I don't have this Unbreakable achievement done. If I'm completed the game, having an achievement gone, I mean that's not really competing against it. You know, there's some new achievements or whatever like that. Is completing the game getting top 100 global, getting top 10 global, getting number 1 global? What about Builder Base? Same thing there. Is completing the game pushing up very high? Clan Capital, we do have Clan Capital maxed out. But I think there's still cosmetics I can unlock in Clan Capital. Where's the line drawn, you know? What is completing the game for you? Am I completed when all of my accounts are maxed out? Is that when I've completed the game? I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like I don't think that there's ever a completed thing here, you know? Weirdest base ever? I'm kind of curious. Weirdest base ever. I came from TikTok. Welcome into the better side. Do you have any tips for getting to high trophies? Because I'm stuck around 5,400 to 5,500 range. What town hall are you? Are you tunnel 17? How's your equipment looking? Are your heroes maxed out? Because if that's all the case, it's either probably you're not tripling as much, or you have a bad base, or a combo of the two. Because even though I'm not going to go perfect today, I am already positive with one less hit, and even if I do take that last defense, assuming I triple this next one, I will still be positive on the day regardless, you know? And that's at 5,000, almost 5,800 on my second account, you know? What's about a base review? Type exclamation point BR. Actually, speaking of base review, I know TikTok did earn a base review. I don't want to glance over that here. TikTok, post your base codes. You guys have 2 minutes to do it. Type it how it says down below. So type the exclamation point review, put a space, put the hashtag, put your code. Do that, and you guys can get entered in. If you want to drop a follow, helps me out. No heroes are king. No heroes are maxed out, I'm assuming. King and Queen are 75 and up. RC is 30 and Warden's 55. So you're playing at a disadvantage. Because you have lower heroes, you probably, unfortunately, won't be tripling as often, which is definitely going to affect things. I do know that there's Town Hall 15s that are, I think, like 5,800, maybe even higher up. So there is definitely things you could do. But I would recommend switching to a strategy where your heroes aren't the main focus. And what I mean by that is, this army, the main focus is mostly the RC, right? The RC herself is taking out like a third of the base, or like a good section of the base. The dragons do a lot, but then they're relying on the heroes to support. I would recommend switching to a different army where the main focus isn't the RC, but maybe like a clone bomb instead. Like a Super Yeti clone or something. That's what I'd recommend. That way, like, your hero levels aren't as much of a focus. Dude, it's so crazy that I might end the day just below 5,800, and these are the bases I'm getting. Like, that feels bonkers to me, bro. And I don't use that word much because I hate that word. But it's crazy. This is 5,800. How to get your base code? It's the hashtag underneath your profile. So if you go to your profile, you'll have your name, and then underneath you'll have your code. You just type that. That allows me to search you up. Yoink. I kind of felt that spawning her in and just watching it just meow right by. That was kind of funny. Remember, you guys, TikTok, you guys gotta type it like it says down below. You gotta put the exclamation point review. The timer did stop, so unfortunately you guys can't enter until the next like goal is hit. But just for future reference, again, type it exactly how it says down below there. Type exclamation point review, put a space, and then your code. And unfortunately, that's only for TikTok. Are you allowed multiple accounts for TikTok versus Twitch? As of right now, I am. My whole concept is I will allow multiple accounts almost indefinitely until we hit the limit, which I believe is obviously a 50v50. If we were to hit that for some reason, then the people with the most alt accounts will slowly be whittled away until everyone has one singular account. I think that's the most fair, you know? See my defense on Discord? I did not, but I can take a look. 1 second. I do gotta pay or pick someone for a base review here. Who we got? We got Austin. Congratulations, Austin. All right, let's take a look at this real quick here. General chat. What are we looking at here? You had a 1-star today, Prabby, on defense and attacking. At least you did a better 1-star. Wait, hold on. Okay. Not bad, not bad. That's pretty solid. I can't lie. I think all of your attacks are in, right? 5,800 roughly reset. That's not bad. You're actually about the same time on here. It's my girlfriend's base, not mine, by the way. All right, buddy's flexing his girlfriend. All right, okay, let's calm down. All right. I'm kidding. Let's take a look here. All right, we got Willow. Okay, straight up, this is probably the best Town Hall 8 base design you could have, but unfortunately, that's not saying much. The problem with this will always be the fact that there is no really good Town Hall 8 base design. They can always all be tripled by Zap Dragon. Now, I would recommend, honestly, I would say try to make a base that defends maybe against like hogs or some other attack strategies that people would be using. I think, do people still use Go Wee Wee or Go Wipe? Are you even live right now? Yeah. Can you raid someone? AJ, brother, I've been live for an hour, and we've basically been doing nothing but Legends hits. Yeah, I don't know. Town Hall 8, I would definitely recommend having the Queen on defense other than the King, just because you get that ground and air support. But yeah, no, dude, unfortunately, upgrades are looking solid. Looks like good progress, but I will say, this is a decent Town Hall 8. The only problem is, let me show you how easy it is. Let me show you how easy it is, right? You have the air sweeper facing like this, which I think is the correct option. You zap here, you take out these 3, right? You zap here, you take out at least these 2, and then you just dragon from this side. The last air defense will be overwhelmed by like the 10 dragons that you have. The air sweeper's not going to be an issue. And like dude, Town Hall 8 is unfortunately legitimately the most broken Town Hall. There is an attack strategy that you physically cannot defend against. It's tough. It's tough. Very skilled, yeah. Which sucks because I actually love Town Hall 8, but I'll give it a 10 out of 10 because it's equally the best, and yeah, it's a good base design. It's just unfortunately doesn't matter really. You can't zap more than one air defense at Tunnel 8. That's just a lie. You want to make a bet on it? Actually, I don't know if we can do that. I was going to say like a pride bet, but I guarantee you can zap out 2 air defenses at Tunnel 8. Yeah? You want to make a... okay. I think I'm... Depending on how this queen paths, she's in a really bad spot, realistically, if my Ricochet Cannon could help out. Ricochet Cannon! Oh, the queen was so primed! Man. Dude, if the Ricochet Cannon attacked the queen, this would have been an actual fantastic defense. And it might still be a time fail. But man... He's going to get a lot of percent. Oh. Will this be a time fail? I feel like the queen's kind of zippy, though. What a jammer of a song. It might be a time fail. Oh, it's definitely going to be a time fail. Heck yeah. Hey, Hibis, if you clone a Super Yeti and a Barbarian, which will it clone first? Whatever... If you have your clones laying down and then the Barbarian hits, it'll, I think, clone the Barbarians, and it might clone the Yetis. But if you place the clones after the fact, I think there's a good chance that it's actually going to be the Yetis first. I would just recommend not having Barbarians in there, but it's completely up to you. All right, Town Hall 8 time. Is this upgraded? Okay. Buddy says, you cannot, and I repeat, cannot zap out more than 1 air defense. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've maxed out air defenses here, but I think just for the sake of argument here, I'll just do this real quick here. You can't? They say you cannot. They are saying it is not possible. Chad, there's doubters.
Nigshvanasi just redeemed daily check-in.
Oh, with CC troops? Why would you not? Are you not using CC troops in your attacks? Definitely 100% use CC troops in your attacks. If you are not, if you're in a clan that can't support that, I would definitely start looking at a different clan. Now again, I typically wouldn't attack it like this because air sweeper is this way, but nah, I got you guys. I got you. So yeah, unfortunately, Tunnel 8 is just straight broken. Although there is other things you can do that's even more broken at Tunnel 8 other than that. If you really want to... Actually, I won't even get into it. Did they buff the zap? Nope, it's been like that for, as far as I know, like 5 years. Review my base. Every 10K likes, I do a random base review. All right, here we go, chat. We did get our last defense here. We're already positive plus 55. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more positive on our second account here. Oh, okay. You know what? I don't want to underestimate this account just purely because I think there was a time where this attack went so sideways. Your buns at the game, did you just start? Yeah. How'd you know? Dang, I didn't know it was that obvious that I just started. Quit this game? No. I started 2 days ago, and I'm already Town Hall 23. Dang. I didn't know you were making that big of a progress. But he's cooking. Yeah, I only made it to Town Hall 17, but again, I did just start yesterday. I hope to be at Town Hall 23 one day. And that's just my ult. Wait, what's your main at? Is it Town Hall 50? Alright. That's not too bad for the day. Plus 95. Could have been a plus over 100. But unfortunately, again, starting off yesterday has its drawbacks. I'm only 95% there. That's tough. Well, I feel like we're pretty good warmed up for the main here. Bro's playing from the year 2032, for real, though. You owe a base review? Do I? Hold on. Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't hear the thing go off. Yo, thank you for reminding me. Yo, TikTok. Post your codes like it says down below. Exclamation point review. Put a space and then put your code. That's the only way to get entered in to the raffle for the base review. The first person typed it wrong. Yeah, just like how user typed it. Just like how user or Van typed it. Kane's in, correct. Yep, gotcha. Yo, chat, for this sketch thing, do I have the dragon kept because I also have the other dragon? Or do I do the strange stone? Or do I do something else?
Goat 1212 just redeemed daily check-in.
Oh, wait, hold on. Rikia, welcome in. Keep Karma, welcome in. Najesh, welcome in. And Corrupt Goat, welcome in. How you guys all been? Dude, I can't wait for tomorrow. Just a reminder for anyone, if anyone's down to do Friendly Wars, regardless of the town hall, you guys can sign up for a Friendly War for tomorrow. It is going to be Twitch chat versus TikTok chat. And I'm not going to lie, there's been some talking back and forth between the two. It's time to settle this, you know? If you guys want to enter in, that'll be for tomorrow. You guys got to enter in at the Discord. We got a few people for the base review tonight here. We got 4 seconds, 3. Can I bring my rush tunnel? Anything. You guys feel free to do anything. Again, up until we hit a 50 max, I will even allow alt accounts if you want to. Gunnery's just firing shots here. All right, here we go. Let's do the base review. We got 6 people entered in. 6 people that typed it correctly. Who is going to be the winner here? We are going to get Kane. W. Kane. Is it hard mode? No, it will be normal mode, but you only get 1 attack. CW Well style, basically. I feel like that's probably for the best, as in I don't think a lot of people are practicing in hard mode. I for sure am not. But, ooh. Okay. 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 This is an interesting base. All right. I won't say it's a bad base by any means. I do think it's decently solid. It's got some really weird, what would you call it? Trade-offs, I guess, right? On one aspect, your base is extremely lopsided. If I drew a line straight down the center here, right? Town Hall, straight down the center here. This base is extremely heavy on this side of the base. With just these defenses alone, that is going to be majority of your firepower. But to counter off that, you have the sweepers facing this side as well. So you can't just easily like E-Dragon this. The sweepers would be super annoying. I will say, unfortunately, I don't think it's a crazy lineup to knock those out. And I do think that this base was probably built a little bit before new equipment, where if you place like a queen up here, that lineup could easily take out that, and then you could just E-Drag from this side and probably take a lot of that out, unfortunately, just purely because you also don't have any single Infernos. They're all multi-Infernos, so that could be a big threat, especially if you also do like a clone blimp strategy. Take out those air sweepers. If you clone anything from this side here, whether it's Super Archer, Super Minion, Super Yeti now, regular Yetis, balloons, the clone value is pretty devastating around this area. So you're going to want to be careful about that, especially because, again, you can take out those air sweepers. I feel like this is kind of like an all-in, all your eggs are in one basket type of base, and that's just something you're going to have to be cautious about. If they don't know how to attack it, I could see this base completely saucing a good chunk of people. However, I personally wouldn't like to have this, just because, again, I think there's a lot of strategies that will probably get rid of this. And I'm not even talking about, like, current meta strategies with, like, super RC charge or anything like that. That kind of being said, though, you actually have some, like, almost anti-RC dive type stuff here, which is actually a little impressive, I won't lie. As long as you don't have like hidden Teslas and like weird spots to pull her back in. Like I would really hope you don't have like hidden Teslas here, for example. I don't know. It's an all-in strategy for your defense. I think at the very least, I would probably still have single Infernos, just in case E-Dragons or Mass Dragons or anything does come through. But I don't think it's a bad base by any means. Your upgrades are very solid. I would probably give this an 8 out of 10. I think you're definitely winning defenses, but I do think that there's a lot of strategies that will completely pop the base. So, for that reason, just an 8 out of 10. Wasted base review? What do you mean? I think this was a fantastic base review. I think this was an awesome base. I like the trade-offs. I do think that it's got some complexity to it. I will also say, another tip, bro, I love the hero positioning, but I'm telling you right now, take from me, put the minion prince on. Anyone that has ever dealt with the minion prince on defense knows that he hits like a truck, like an actual freight train. Buddy, even at like Town Hall 17, is probably the equivalent of like a monolith. Don't underestimate the actual attacking power of the minion prince. The Warden doesn't even remotely compare, I'm telling you right now. I would definitely put that on as well. But yeah, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, not too bad. Oh man, that minion prince under rage is disgusting. Dude, in the right circumstances, I've seen him and like one other defense take out legitimately 10 of my dragons. It's insane. Do a Skelly Donut attack, bud. No. Well, I don't know the last person that's done a Skelly Donut attack. I know some people do like a mini Skelly Donut just for like popping invises every once in a while, but I think even that is not even used much. That being said, chat, we do have an attack. We have a few attacks. Realistically, I should go positive today. 221 is very low. But the question is, what will I go? Unfortunately, I did fail one attack here. Can I go perfect on my main, though? We were 7 out of 8 triples. Can I get all 8 triples on this account? Will it only be 7 out of 8? Can you review my base? Cell got it. Man, Cell's been on top of it tonight. I feel like we need to get a PS announcement about getting rid of the Warden defense to the Minion Prince. Dude, I'm just letting people know, you know? Minion Prince is insane. Even though I'm sure a lot of people... Let me ask you this, actually, chat. For your current Town Hall level, do you have the Minion Prince maxed out? Yes or no? I bet you there's a lot of people that will say no. For your current Town Hall level, do you have the Minion Prince maxed out? No, yes, yes. No, yes on my main, I do. Oh, there's a lot more yeses than I thought. Okay, for the people that said yes, you have all of the heroes maxed out. I feel like there's a lot of people that watch me, especially on Twitch, that are maxed out. What do I need to donate to get an instant base review? It would be a money gun. Which I need to make sure. Yeah. Minion Prince better than Queen in my opinion. On defense or just in general, because I think both probably fine. Upgrading the Minion Prince right now, he's level 55 at Town Hall 15. Dude, I don't know what the max is at every Town Hall level. I rave about the Minion Prince, but because he was added in so late, I have no idea what his thresholds are at every Town Hall. I feel like 55 isn't bad. 2 Town Halls lower. He's 90 here. So even if he's like 65... at Town Hall 15, yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. Read my message above. Okay, I predicted for these Legends hits, but unfortunately, it's bedtime. Work in the AM. Have a good night. Much love. Yo, Gunnery, brother, I appreciate you stopping in, my guy. Hope you have a great night. Unfortunately, though, you're going to lose points because I'm going to go 320. I had to break it to you, but I'm going to go 320.
Redeemed daily check-in.
Spoilers. Dude, oh my god. There's 18,000 points on me not perfecting versus 1,000 points on me going a perfect. Nah, Hip, you're going to choke one time? I don't think so. I'm just saying, I don't really think so.
Delta Platypus just redeemed daily check-in.
Yo, Delta Platypus, welcome in, welcome in. Also, Yoseljix, I don't know if I pronounced that right. Welcome in as well. I'm so getting a big payday. Yeah, dude, believers, if I do 320, massive payday. I did perfect yesterday, but I also perfected on the other account, and I did fail one attack on that account. So I mean, we'll see. Just a reminder, because I see someone put 10k points on lower than 300. You do have to put up 1,000 points minimum as a combined total to make it a valid prediction. So if you put down 10 and someone puts down 990, that would be a valid prediction because you two combined were over 1,000. But yeah, I don't allow anything like a minimum bet of 1k as a overall. I wish I could set that. Could you imagine? Set like a minimum entry. I feel like it would make it so less complicated. All right, 15 seconds remaining here. Hydrate, got you.
Raker 1973 just redeemed hydrate.
Keeping me hydrated, I like it. You know, keeping the mind cool. I like it, I like it. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, okay, okay. If I can get my RC hooked into the base, we're cooking. But I need my RC hooked into the base. I think I know how I'm going to do it. I think it's over here. Hopefully. Oh my god, we got Bad Apple. Dude, I kind of love this song. Is that too far? Oh my god, it's not. Yoink!
Tarquincy just redeemed daily check-in.
Oh, I couldn't see. Too much visual clutter. No! Now you got this. You got this. You got this. You're better. You're stronger. You're better. I know it's going to be a really weird arrow, but trust, 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 trust. No! Warden! You slimy. He needs his Boothang. Oh my god. Dude, I'm telling you, my Warden is actually on something, bro. Straight up. I'm telling y'all. Buddy, like, beelines the moment he can to my queen. If he's got an opportunity to be next to her, he is as close as possible to her. He's getting paid by gunnery. Dude, I wouldn't put it past. But he took a 90-degree left turn. Luckily, we got a lot of value with our RC charge because, you know, RC is phenomenal. So it shouldn't matter, but man, that could have been a slam dunk, and it kind of became kind of close. Warden, we can't be having that tonight. Penguini! Can you show the hero abilities? I got you.
Nicky, I just redeemed daily check-in.
These are the hero equipment I'm using. Penguini, how was your Legends hits? Where you at currently?
Nicky _ just redeemed daily check-in.
Dude, welcome in everyone from Penguini stream. I think TaQuincy was probably beforehand. Welcome in either way, TaQuincy. And Miss Nikki and Dippy, welcome in as well. W Raid for real. All right. We also have a base review for... Oh, wait. No, hold on. Sorry. We have a base review for TikTok, so post your codes right now. Again, like it says down below there. Guys, type the command correctly. Don't be that guy that types it wrong, and then everyone sees, and it's just like, okay. Van typed it correctly. In the meantime here, while you guys are typing that code, I'm going to get an attack in here. I'm a little bit nervous now because Penguini's in here, and I don't want to point any fingers or anything, but I'm pretty sure he's kind of bad luck, so I don't have... Just kidding. Not really, though. What's up, Zoe? Oh, she's gonna go for the mortar. No! No! Now you're fine. Circle back, circle back, circle back, circle back. I swear. RC. Whew. Scaring me. Making me stressed out here. All I'm saying is, I said that Penguini was bad luck, and I mean, I'm not pointing fingers here, but like, you know, like,
Pit Lord Cock just redeemed daily check-in.
I just started streaming on Twitch as well. Oh yeah, you've been cooking. You know what's not been cooking? This attack here. The only thing that has been cooking in this attack are my dragons from this fire spitter. Holy. Oh my god, did a Boo thing just pop the invis? Because if so, oh my gosh. Sneezy, best pet ever. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Clash of Clans, please, make some plushies. I need a Diggy plushie, and I need a Sneezy plushie. And I need some time on the clock here, because, wow. We are, like, taking our sweet time getting through this base here. That is one of the best Seeking Air Mines I think I've ever seen, and I rarely ever say that. I don't think I've ever said that, actually. Also, by the way, chat, last stream, we hit the sub goal to get a 1 day of Clash Royale. I will be playing that for I think the first time in like a year or two. I did technically play like a year or two ago, but I think it was also only for one night, so I haven't really played. Um, I'm thinking that will probably be sometime early next week, maybe even Sunday. How many subs to go back on your word and not play it? Dude, do I give that an option as the 100? I still think it would be cool to set up one for Twitch chat. See if Twitch chat could do a Clash Royale thing. How about this? How about this? How about this? If we make it to 100 gifted or like 100 subs here, because I guess they don't have to be gifted, I will put up a poll to either do it for a week or not do it at all. Streamer, did you hydrate? I did. Mod. Thank you for keeping me in check. Wait, I feel like I just attacked this base. I know it's a different base. Okay. So for me to attack this, I think, yeah, I think I attack like this.
Keegan2TT just redeemed daily check-in.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! They knew. Chat, they were knowers.
RF Zoe just redeemed daily check-in.
W Zoe? Oh, man. Oh, man, chat. Uh-oh. Stop it. Okay, can we stop getting distracted by ground? I must be mistaken here. I think I watched my entire army leave the entire attack. That doesn't seem like that should be possible. So that's why I refuse to believe that that's what I saw here. But now that I'm looking at the attack one more time, I'm seeing that my army's not here anymore. So maybe it was like some weird nightmare or something, but I'm pretty sure I watched my entire air army follow a singular skeleton across the map. But no, that can't be the case, right? No, because there's no way that a defensive trap that doesn't attack air pulled my entire army across, right? That's just not possible, right? That wouldn't be the case. That wouldn't be the case here. Because, like, second time that's happened to you, that is not the second time that's happened to me. You know what that is? That's just better base building, really. That's just better base building. See, the queen clone dropped to the corner here, and the base builder, he knew that the cloned queen would go that way, right? So he planned the traps to literally do no damage, pull my entire army while they're warden ability so they get as little value as possible. No, that's nice. That's huge. That's better base building right there. That is better base building right there. That's huge. No problems with the game at all. Just better base building. Just better. Very reasonable, very typical things. You know, I just think it's funny that that is, like, the ways that I fail, by the way. It's legitimately... Oh, yeah. You're gonna get the most bullshit that this game can offer you in one thing, and that's how you're gonna fail. That's how you're failing. Warden, I swear to fucking God, bro. If you attach yourself to the hip of the queen, I am going to lose it. Dude, he's like a stalker at this point, I think. There's the queen living, causing negative value. Crazy. Well, only 2 people that knew how to type the code correctly. I don't. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, that 1 star makes it so literally no one wins the prediction, by the way. I don't like this base. Here are the reasons why I don't like this base. One, I think the clone value in this base is ridiculous. If you can get a blimp somewhere in here with a Super Yeti clone, I think you gut the base completely. Additionally, I think the arrow value is quite crazy on this base. I don't think it'd be too difficult to place the queen here, hit the arrow, and definitely take out 2 air defenses, 2 sweepers, attack from the opposite side here, and depending on how you attack it, even if you attack like straight into the middle, you could probably pop
Delta
both.
Platypus just redeemed hydrate.
You could probably pop both rages at the same time and warden ability and get rid of both rages in one go. So I feel like this base has a pretty exploitable things. I will say the rages do have some good coverage. They're kind of deep into the base. So like a fireball would be a little bit harder to hit and get the value on. I do like the Town Hall being on the opposite side of the Eagle Artillery. No king is kind of a bold choice, but I can kind of see the vision here. All the heroes do attack air and ground, which is a decent approach. I would say I typically would like to have a hero covering the monolith, and probably in turn also the Eagle Artillery, just for the sake of they might be able to provide more value. But I still think the big flaws are the insane arrow value and the fact that you can probably pop both the rages at the same time and pop a warden ability and kind of get rid of both of them in one go. So, it's not fully maxed out, and it does look like it has a few upgrades. I think currently, I'll give this. The rages aren't bad. There's a little bit of anti-RC dive. I don't know what I want to give this, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. There's some pretty rough flaws, I feel like, to this base. But at the same time, it's not the worst base either. I'll give it a 7 fully maxed out, which this is not. So I'll give this a 6 currently. That still seems rough. Nah, I'll give it 7.5 fully maxed out. Or 8. You could probably get up to an 8, but I'll say 7.5. Currently, though, probably like 6.5. I keep getting 3-starred in war. What town hall are you? Interesting. How have you been? How's the stream? It's going alright. You're kind of joining in off of a really dumb attack. But for the most part, we're doing fine. How have you been, my guy? Haven't seen you in a hot second. You got a better Town Hall 16 base recommendation. Not off the top of my head for Town Hall 16, but you're going to want to find one that definitely has less arrow value and probably a little bit more spaced out rage towers where you can't just, like, pop them at the same time, you know? Just got home from work? Okay, okay. What do you do for work? Don't tell me it's in construction. Because I don't know too many people from Australia, but the people that I do know, I think every single one of them is in construction. Work at the chicken factory. Oh. Do you get free chicken? Low key, I feel like if I worked at a food place, just the benefit of having free food, just kind of top notch, top tier. Sometimes, ooh, that's kind of nice. Chat, does anyone else work at a food place? And if so, do you guys get free food?
Pit Lord Cock just redeemed prize dice roll.
That's tough. I work at a lobster plant and get free lobster all the time. Yo, question actually. I actually have a question specifically for lobster. Is there anyone in here that likes lobster? Any lobster enjoyers in chat? Like actually, I need everyone's full participation. I need either yes, I like lobster, no, I don't like lobster, I don't know, haven't tried it. I need those three options. Because like I don't know what to think about lobster. I don't think I've ever had lobster before. Actually, that's not entirely true. My mom, when being raised, she would have me try everything, and I guarantee I've probably tried lobster at times. And big thank her for doing that because I'm a huge foodie and I love like all types of food. I'm not a picky eater, and I think I do contribute that a lot to my mom forcing me to eat a lot of different things, which I kind of later in life really enjoy. But I don't remember if I enjoyed lobster or not. And low key, I remember hearing that lobsters originally were so common and like considered like peasantry food or whatever, or like prisoners got fed lobster constantly because it wasn't like considered good food. And then like it did like a 180 and now it's considered like the ultra luxury. And I can't get over the fact that it looks like a giant cockroach. Like a sea cockroach. And like low key, I don't know. I don't like any seafoods. I love shrimp. That's one of those things where like shrimp, I remember trying, and I had it cold with cocktail sauce, and let me tell you, terrible, terrible. And I tried it one more time, breaded with garlic butter. Ooh, significantly better. Yeah, it basically is. See, I don't know if I can get past that though, you know? Lobster is so good. Is it? I don't know. Like if I'm eating lobster and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking cockroach, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could, you know? Sorry, I lied. The only seafood I like is calamari. I don't even know what that is. Is that a fish? I've heard of it before, but I have no idea what it is. But it doesn't on your plate. It doesn't look like a cockroach. I feel like it does. Calamari is squid? Oh. I've never had squid. That one I know for a fact I've never had. Anyone had squid? Anyone else? Any squid enjoyers? Bruh. Stop it. I just want to click on the warden. Don't be giving me options. Huge minion prince. Warden, I swear to God, you need a life, my guy. Holy. Does anyone else's warden act like this? Is anyone else's warden so astronomically attached to the queen that it's actually, like, uncomfortable to look at? Or is that just mine? Is anyone else, like, bro, does anyone else have that issue? Because it's starting to drive me mad. It's starting to kill me. I'm gonna replay this attack, because I want to see exactly what this was. I need to see what happened here. Because all I saw was there was like a dragon, the queen died, and the warden was skirting to the main army after the fact.
KR0 Nox just subscribed for 11 months.
Dude, Chronix, brother, appreciate the 11 months. One more year. Be pretty sick. One more year, or, well, sorry, one more month and it's a year, sorry. Just a little, dude, dude, my minion prince knows better than the warden. And here he is, floating on over, like, bro. Buddy's, like, actually sitting on top of her, bro. Like, does no one else's warden do this? And then he realized, and he's like, oh, shit. Bro, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. You know, over the last 12, 24 hours, I was sitting here, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do a subathon, and I'm gonna play a ton of Clash of Clans. This right here does not make me want to play. Like, this is weird. This is weird. Dude, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. It really is. Warden, she is placed so far away from you. I hope. I hope. All right, I just won't play. That's fine. I just won't play. That's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. I just don't care. That's yep. All right. See ya.